Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Heat Vision podcast. Before we start, I just want to tell everyone that we're available on all platforms. So, on Google, Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, YouTube, all those platforms. Make sure you can follow us at Heat Vision Podcast. Tonight I have Javi with me.
What up? What up?
Yeah, I have Javi with me. It's gonna be us two, and we're gonna be reviewing the Sonic movie, the first Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic movie.
The first Sonic movie.
2019, I imagine.
2020. So it was released.
Really?
Released February 14th, 2020.
That makes sense. February.
Directed
it was before the pandemic.
Yeah. Directed by Jeff Fowler, written by Pat Casey and Josh Miller. And we're gonna review the Sonic movie because today, as we're recording this and reviewing this, we're gonna watch the second Sonic movie.
We're watching Sonic 2.
Yep.
In theaters.
Yeah,
with Tails and Knuckles.
Yep. And we just saw it. We just rewatched the first Sonic movie today because obviously we saw it when it came out.
Yeah,
once. I said,
I saw it once.
I saw it once too, and back in 2020, and we just wanted to watch it again. Refresh our minds. But yeah, right off the rip, right. Was there a lot of good things? A lot of bad things, Hav?
What do you mean?
What do you think? What do you think was there anything bad, or was there more good or more bad in your opinion?
No, there was definitely a lot good. There's a lot more good.
Definitely.
This movie, in my personal opinion, let me think about it before I say this, because it's a bold statement.
Right.
But I first want to make sure that I'm right. I think I am, roughly. But I think this Sonic movie is a couple things. First, I feel like this Sonic movie, by far, in my opinion, is the best movie based on a video game that we've seen so far. My personal opinion. Like, I know we have the Mortal Kombat movies, but those are...
Oh, you're right.
Those are all right.
Yeah,
I've never seen that. I never seen the Resident Evil movies.
Tomb
Raider.
I haven't seen it either, but I guess that gives us some movies to watch, right? But I've heard that they weren't that great.
Right. And I don't know what it is that when you adapt a video game to a movie, they always fuck it up, because they'll change lore or they'll just make changes that does not make sense when you just like, yo, just stay true to the lore of the games and you're golden. Like, if you want to appease the fans, obviously, then you do it by sticking true to the source material.
No, right. I definitely agree with that, but I could kind of understand why companies like this want to do their own thing. You know what I mean?
It's just dumb. It never works.
I get it that they want to do their own thing or switch it up, but sometimes they do it like a complete 180. Like, it's not like they're changing a little bit of things and subtle things. Is they change the whole fucking thing sometimes.
Right.
And it just doesn't end up well. And honestly, you're right, bro. This movie is
not only, but like I said, the first thing is that I feel like this is the best video game movie we've ever seen. But not only that, I also feel like this movie was proof that video game movies can be good.
Yeah.
Because there's been this ongoing argument. Well, not argument. I would say an ongoing agreement among everyone that a movie that a movie that gets made that's based off a video game will always be garbage. And we've had a long track record of those movies being true, whether it be with the Mortal Kombat movies from the 90s, the fucking awful Super Mario movie we got in the 90s, Street Fighter, fucking Resident Evil movies, even just recently, like Uncharted. And you've never seen Uncharted.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I saw it, and as a big Uncharted fan, because I've been a fan of the Uncharted games for like a decade. So those games, I love that franchise. As a hardcore like Uncharted fan, I went to go see the movie, and it just didn't stick to the source material like the games. It did like its own thing, but like it changed.
But it wasn't good.
I personally thought it was was mid, and
because that's the thing, right? You it's okay to change shit and go your own way, but make it good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that's possible.
Yeah.
I think that's possible if you want to change shit, and I think it's possible for it to be good. but I feel like they just don't really execute it that much or something.
I guess. I don't know. But personally, like, I don't really like it that much. So there was this ongoing thing where people always say, like, video games, like, movies based on video games are fucking garbage. And the cool thing is, here comes Sonic, the Hedgehog, came out 2020. And this movie was, like, the proof. It's like, hey, as long as you have a well-written story with the right actors and the right story that you're trying to tell, like, here's the proof that movies can actually... movies based off video games can be good. Now, granted, I'm not saying... It's funny because I'm like, oh, like, movies, they screw it up because they don't ever stay true to source material. That's funny because this fucking movie doesn't stay true to source material. There is no source material.
Right.
The only time you ever see Sonic's background is when he was the little, like, the baby Sonic, the kid Sonic, and he was in his world, and he had the big-ass, what was it, like, the owl? That was...
Longclaw? Was that her name?
Long Claw, something like that. And he was being chased by, or they were being attacked by that tribe that you were telling me. So here's the thing. I'm not too educated on the Sonic lore. Hector actually knows more than me. So he was actually, when we were watching the movie, he was actually explaining some things because even I didn't know when I first saw it in theaters. So he was explaining me some things. But in the beginning, we saw that Sonic was being attacked by this tribe. Yeah. And I never noticed it the first time I saw the movie. Honestly. Is that the tribe people behind the mask, they look like Knuckles.
Yeah, it's their tribe because Knuckles' background is he was introduced in Sonic 2. I think 3. Maybe in the video games, because I think it was 2 where they introduced Tails. Yeah. And then I think it was the third game where they introduced Knuckles as a villain. And it played out as, Knuckles was working for Dr. Eggman, a.k.a. Dr. Robotnik. And he was manipulating him. And I feel like that's how the Sonic 2 movie's going to go. But I'll get into that in a bit. But I was telling Javi that Knuckles, he belongs to this tribe that worship and protect the Master Emerald, which for the fans who know, you guys know who that is. But it's this big, this huge Chaos Emerald called the Master Emerald that it controls the Chaos Emeralds, which is essentially, if you're a fan of MCU and you're a fan of Marvel in general, think of it as like the Infinity Stones. That's how I explained it to Javi, that there's these Chaos Emeralds, kind of like the Infinity Stones. But once you collect them, you need to take them to the Master Emerald. And then that's when you unlock the full power. So Knuckles and his tribe, I forgot what animal they're based on, but
I forget to.
They worship and they protect it. And it came to the conclusion where Knuckles was the only one left they're only left of their kind. And so he's really connected to the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald, and him wanting to protect it and whatnot. And that's basically his story, basically, to be honest. Because honestly, with the video games, they don't really go too much. They just make the character and it's just a game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lore is not really implemented when they first started out.
Sure.
But yeah, that's that. In the beginning of the movie, we see that where Sonic is using his powers, goes to this I guess you could say his mother, maybe like a caretaker, Long Claw, and I guess we see the tribe members trying to capture Sonic because of this power, but we see these characters in that like are in a tribe that look like Knuckles, and I didn't realize that when I first saw the movie. I just never paid attention to it, but I was actually paying attention, and I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, interesting. So I wonder what's gonna happen with that, but yeah, that's essentially what it is. Then it takes off. There's been moments in the movie that I really liked because to me the comedy was great. I liked it.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of moments where you and I were like laughing and we're like, yo, what the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of it was dumb, but it wasn't dumb like what the fuck?
Like it fell flat.
Yeah, it was actually funny. Like we actually laughed.
Mm-hmm. I agree
with some of the jokes that they made. So the comedy was there, and the whole Sonic's personality was there, amazingly because portrayed amazingly because even in the video games and the shows, you see Sonic, he's a kid, he makes jokes, like he could be quirky and all that stuff, and I think this movie did a really good job on it. But before we move further in this, I completely forgot. I want to talk about how when they first introduced Sonic and how he looked like before.
Oh.
So what was your reaction when they said, "Oh, Sonic movie's out," and they show Sonic the Hedgehog like in the trailer?
There was
what was your reaction?
There was a promotional poster that came out, and it showed the picture of Sonic, and honestly, I didn't mind.
Right.
Personally.
You didn't. Wow. So you saw that fucking shitty ass Sonic?
Well, here's the thing.
And you're like, oh, I bet.
Sonic poster. No, there was this promotional poster of Sonic, and it actually didn't even look that bad. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's how Sonic's going to look like?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, whatever. It wasn't until the trailer came out.
Okay.
And then the trailer, when I saw how it looked like with all the CGI,
God.
I was like, "Oh fuck, nah, man, they fucked it up."
No, man,
it looked like fucking
it was
trash.
It was an uproar, dude. It was trending. I remember.
People, what's it called? This one.
Let me see.
This. Oh shit! What the fuck?
But yeah, it was a fucking uproar, man. All I heard was like, "Sonic's gonna be trash. What are you doing?" Oh,
so like the poster is like a animation. It's like
it's like an animated version of what they wanted,
and that's what they showed. And when I saw this, I was like,
it's not good, but
no, I was like, okay, whatever. Like that's how he's gonna look, no problem. I didn't think much about it,
but when they showed it in the live action, oh man,
no, yeah, when I saw it like in trailer, that's when I was like, oh,
his face was fucked. His fucking hands were white, like his fur was white in his hands. He didn't have gloves on. Like, what was that? He was skin. Oh my god!
So I pulled up a picture.
Yeah, so everybody go pull up a picture if you guys don't know what we're talking about, but it's just so bad.
It looks really trash.
The fucking eyes and everything.
The eyes.
That's what's iconic as well about Sonic.
His big eyes.
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Oh, we wanted to do a realistic, and the whole like white belly. Like look, you see, he has like a white belly. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's not Sonic. He has that like. He has his belly like how his face is, you know
right.
Like his
and he doesn't wear gloves. He has just
white
hands.
He has just his fur, like it's his fur and it's just white. Like what the fuck? So with this big uproar with Sonic 1 where they made him look really trash, people were speculating, saying it was a theory and that they had the perfect version of it already done, but they released this version on purpose to get publicity so everyone could talk about it.
Yeah,
that's a theory. And honestly, when I thought about that, I'm like, you never know, maybe that could have been true.
It's genius.
Do you remember how long remember they said, because I remember they made an announcement saying, we heard your feedback, we're gonna go back and work on it. Like, do you remember how long that was?
It was months.
It was months, right?
Months, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who knows, right? It could have been a theory, or maybe actually they just fucked up. But then Javi made the point, right? Because we're about to see the Sonic 2. If they kept it that model, what the fuck was Tails and Knuckles gonna look like? Oh my! Like honestly, I can't even imagine it.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because these characters are so iconic, and they're the way they look is so iconic. You can't just make them another version.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, and I don't know. It's just crazy. When I saw this, I wasn't gonna go watch it. When I saw this, when I saw the trailer,
Me too.
I was gonna go watch it. I was
too.
I'm not gonna support this bullshit. What the fuck? And it was gonna prove that here we go again. Another fucking movie based off a video game is fucking sucks ass.
Yeah.
But not only that, right? The moving past that. The story for this movie was good. I liked it.
I liked it too.
It wasn't, and also the pacing. There was not a single point where I thought things were moving too fast, things were moving too slow. I thought it was good overall. And I really liked the scene where, obviously, after in the beginning of the movie, after Sonic is a kid, he has to run away from his planet because, he showed off his powers. That, like I said, that tribe I mentioned before is out here to get him. So he leaves his caretaker, Long Claw, I believe. And he goes to planet Earth, and he's just living there and alone, in secret. And we get to see Sonic. Act silly, just like that scene where I forgot his name. The sheriff. What was the name again? Tom. Right, Tom. Where he's like in his squad car, and he's like, hey, he has the speedometer thing, the speedometer meter thing. And then all you see is like Sonic run past, and he's going back and forth checking it to see if he beat his high score. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Like you could see, and right now, and this type of shit, and not only that, when he sees the turtle crossing the road, and he picks up the turtle, and he's running with it with the turtle, and the turtle, you can see like there's a shot of the turtle's face, and the turtle's like smiling and shit.
Yeah.
And then Sonic ends up leaving the turtle in the middle of a fucking
he's shaking.
Yeah, middle of the woods, and then the turtle's all shaking, and these type of moments, and not only that, and then after we see his cave, he's like playing fucking jump rope with himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing what's it called? Double Dutch, yeah. When he's playing back and forth and whatnot, same with ping pong. He's reading Flash comic books and all these type of things, and we see him, act goofy, act like a kid, and that's what Sonic is. But not only that, we also see the deeper side of Sonic, where even though he has all these things and power and whatnot, he's so lonely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's by himself, and he hates the fact that he has no friends, he has no one to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
He's living in secret. So I really enjoyed that aspect, and I really enjoyed that aspect. After that, he's in the base when he plays remember that baseball scene?
Yeah.
He's playing baseball by himself, which was entertaining, right? It was crazy how fast he was moving, technically, right?
Yeah. Even though some of it didn't make sense. There's like no way, like just certain things, like how does he play the umpire, but he's like sliding on the base at the same time? You know what I mean? I don't know. It just didn't make sense.
He's just that fast, bro.
It doesn't. It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, okay. Listen, here's the thing, right? If he was fast enough to do that, right? Like he crosses the base, and the dude is like, you know what I'm talking about? He does that. All that happened in like a second or two, right? But then we get scenes of him fucking freezing. He's moving so fast, time is basically frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So what if that moment right there, we saw it, his time was when it was basically he was moving so fast, it'd be frozen. But the way we saw it, it wasn't like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it was that. That's what I think.
Know. It was just the way that it was cut together, I guess. It just made it look like it didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, he gets really upset. He's running around in circles on the baseball field, and he causes like an EMP type thing, causes lights to go out, and then the government's freaking out. Whatever, they call finally Robotnik, Jim Carrey, and I thought Jim Carrey was entertaining, bro. He did a good job.
He was really good in the scene. However, I did feel like there were a couple of scenes where I felt he was maybe overdoing it just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let's get into that. Yeah.
There's nothing to get into.
What scenes? I mean,
I can't remember. I can't think of it. But there's just a couple of scenes where you could just tell he's going a little overboard. I'm like, all right, like chill. But no, for the most part, he was actually really good in the acting and stuff. I thought like when I heard he was gonna play Robotnik, I was like, I don't know, because like Jim Carrey, like I don't know, like I don't know. That's all I could say is I don't know. Like when I heard he was cast, I was like, I don't.
Well, you didn't think he was gonna do a good job?
Well, the thing is, it's like it's a video game movie, and I was like, well, I don't even know if it's gonna be good to begin with. So for Jim Carrey to play Robotnik, like I don't know how that's gonna play out. And then you see it, and basically he's just playing Jim Carrey from the 90s, back when he was in his prime. Like he was basically acting like he did in The Mask.
Yeah,
that's how he was acting. It's 90s Jim Carrey. It's basically what he was known for, his trademark. But when he did the movies in the 90s, when he was in his prime, and that was surprising. It was a surprise because it felt as if Jim Carrey has left that like side of him a long time ago. Like he made comedy movies obviously after, but he never went back to like the way that he did in those other movies. It felt like he did comedy movies, but he was more, I guess, serious, or he was more contained. Yeah. So for this movie, I think maybe because he felt like it was a kids movie, or kids that's generally aimed to kids, that he felt that he had to like step it up with the acting and stuff. So he did really good. Like I said, there were a couple of scenes where I'm just like, all right, like he's doing a little too much. This is almost too much overacting. But overall he did really, really good. He did a really good job. And I also really liked that, at least for this movie, because of the next movie, he looks exactly like he does in the games. In the next movie, he has the shaved head, the big bushy mustache, right? He has the red suit. But in this movie, he just looks like Jim Carrey with the curly mustache. He has a full head of hair that's all combed to the side. But it is one of those things where like it showed that, you know, if you're gonna have a person in the movie from a video game franchise, you don't have to necessarily make them look like they do. It just gotta like. They don't have to necessarily look like they do in the games, as long as you have the right actor or actress playing the character. Then that's enough.
Same can't be said for Sonic though.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
No, you can't.
Dude,
not with
like,
Sonic though. Not
bro,
with Sonic.
In that poster, I'm telling you, it doesn't look that bad.
No, it didn't.
I was like, okay, like that's how Sonic's gonna look. Cool. I mean, I guess that looks reasonable. Like whatever. But then when you see it in the trailer and he's in CGI, like his CGI way, his eyes look like his eyes are proportionate to the body. Like they tried to make it. I get it. Like don't get me wrong. I get it. They tried to make a realistic looking Sonic,
but you just can't.
The eyes are proportionately, you know, sized. The mouth, right? The snout. He doesn't wear gloves. His hands are just white. I get it, but it just did not look that great. His Sonic looked like trash.
Yep.
So the fact that they were like, you know what, we heard you guys, and we're gonna go back and change it. That's cool because we were talking about this before. Like, movie studios could just be like, well, fuck you guys. We don't give a fuck. And just release the movie either way. Yeah. Because some people, you know, Hollywood can just be like, well, fuck you guys. We don't give a fuck. But the fact that the director outing came out was like, you know what? Like, you guys don't like the design? Okay, we will change it. And we'll make it look more accurate to the games. And
it saved the fucking movie.
It did look more like the games, but they still kept it realistic at the same time. Yeah. So like in the games, Sonic's eyes are connected. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like in the movie, he obviously had like the line that goes down to his like nose. So his eyes look separate, but they were like big like they do like they look like in the games, you know what I mean? They gave him the gloves, his shoes don't look like Adidas sneakers or some bullshit. They look like the fucking shoes from the game and stuff. So I get it that they still try to keep that realistic look, but it looked way, way better. It looked so much better. And I almost kind of wished that had Sonic come out on DVD, I wished, I'm like, dude, wouldn't it be so cool if they released this movie in DVD? Like, I was thinking about this. I was watching the movie in theaters. The movie ended, and I was like, damn, Sonic was surprisingly really good. And I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be so cool if, like, months later, right, this movie comes out on DVD, it's at Walmart, it's in the stores and shit, and in the special features, they have the Sonic movie with the original design, and you can compare, like, both versions of the movie, what they would have looked like. Well, yeah. Imagine, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Think about it. This movie we say is good, right? The comedy was there. The writing. Ben Schwartz does a good job of voicing Sonic. It's not the same guy as the games, but he did a good job voicing him and making him sound like Sonic. Jim Carrey obviously kills it as Robotnik. Like everything that what made this movie good is there. Yep. But the thing is,
the design.
Well, here's the thing though. All of that stuff would have remained the same. Yeah. The difference is that Sonic design would have looked like trash. So my thing is, I kind of am now interested, and I would like to see the first Sonic movie with the original design, because I feel like people liked the Sonic movie more when his design was better. Yeah. So if his design was the same as what we got in that first trailer, would that affect what you think about the movie as a whole? Because think about it, everything else is the same. Jim Carrey's acting, the writing, and the action scenes, everything's the same, except Sonic looks differently. So I've even had this thought where I'm like, well, I feel that them changing the design is what made this movie better. Not better because they were like, yeah, they listened to the fans. No. The fact that it just looks like Sonic. Yeah. Had this movie came out with the original design, would people dislike the movie? Even though everything about the movie is the same, the only difference is Sonic's look. You know what I mean? So a part of me was like hoping, like, oh, like what if they came out on DVD and there's the special features? There's like, hey, here's the Sonic movie, but with the original, like they call it original cut of the Sonic movie, and that's the one with his fucking like. Imagine, bro.
But would that even be a good idea though?
Well, here's the thing: the original movie, the actual movie that came out, is him with the new design.
Yeah,
that came out in theaters. That movie did well. They got their money. Wouldn't they just be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just throw our original cut of Sonic in with the DVD, like as a special, like the special,
clowned on even more.
And so
that's
people
gonna happen.
Fuck it, and be like, you know what, like let's, because I would like to see that and compare and contrast how I would have viewed the movie differently had Sonic.
Honestly, like the story of the whole plot and the whole gist of the movie was really good, and like you said, right? What if they kept the original design? I feel like people wouldn't pay attention and wouldn't care because like every time they would see Sonic, they would be like cringing, like, oh, like what the fuck, like this isn't our Sonic,
right? And
they wouldn't know, even if the story's good, they would never overlook the design of Sonic. That's what I mean. It's him.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like people would think is not good.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And dude, fucking Tails and Knuckles would look like trash if they kept that fucking.
Like, actually, picture it in your head, Hop, with the same design they did for Sonic. Can you even picture it?
It's gross. Like it's garbage. Like I'm thinking about it. Like
it should look like Mario in the morning.
Oh my god. No, hey yo, on some real shit though. I was talking to Hector, and y'all could maybe like, I don't know if anyone out there agrees, but I'm telling Hector, I'm like, bro, like if we go watch this new Sonic movie, there's another post-credit scene. I'm trying to see Super Mario. I'm trying to see this Smash Bros crossover, bro. I'm trying to see Kirby and shit. He don't wanna.
Bro, Javi's been saying this so much, bro. I want to see Mario in his bed. I'm like, hell no, I want to see Mario dead, bro. How about that? No, listen, man.
I made a joke. We were watching the movie. At the end of the movie, Tom and his girl, I forgot her fucking name. They were like, "Oh, you get to stay with us. We have your room," and his room is the attic. And he goes upstairs and he's like, "Yo, this attic is so cool." And I told Hector, I go, "Bro, what if he went up to the what if we went up to the attic?" And Super Mario was on the couch waiting for him, like, "Sonic, I've heard so much about you."
And he would talk like that.
And the movie,
no, he would talk like that.
Like
Sonic,
like Nick Fury.
Yeah, like Sonic.
Sonic, I've heard so much about you.
Yeah,
we should. I feel like a couple of guys should get like in the end credits of Morbius. I feel like a couple of guys should get together and facing the Olympics.
Yeah, face the Olympics. The multiverse of Olympic madness or some shit.
Dude, fucking Kirby comes in that shit.
No, but you mentioned it. No, so Javi, he's mentioned it before, like in the second Sonic movie. Like, what if in the end credits? What if it's Smash, or like what if Mario shows up, or whatever, something like that, right? And he seemed serious to me that I was so bothered. I'm like, bro, that'll be the most stupidest thing ever. Why the fuck would you want Mario in there? He's like, bro, it's the universes crossing or like some bullshit. I'm like, no, man, it just doesn't work, man. It's just no. It would be so stupid. I would not like the movie at all. And it's not me hating on Mario. You know, it just wouldn't work. You know, it's just same with a Mario movie. Let's say this Mario movie that's coming out, right? What if that shit comes out and is really good? Then all of a sudden, end credit, fucking Sonic just appears with the ring, right? Like he opens up the portal with his ring, and it's just Sonic just hops out. What up, y'all? So like, let's play tennis. You know, like
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, bro.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why?
I'm just saying, bro.
No, it's stupid.
A Sonic movie exists. Mario's coming out this year.
It's stupid.
I wouldn't be surprised if they decided. Dude, I don't know if you saw this, but even the director of Sonic 2,
what? He
even said that he was interested in making a Smash movie. A Smash Bros movie, and I'm like, what the fuck?
How the fuck are you? So how is that gonna take place? It's gonna take place like Fight Club or some bullshit. Like,
can you imagine?
You know,
bro?
Or like what's it called? Never Back Down. You know that movie, Never Back Down. Like, is that how it's gonna take place? Where someone can't fight and someone trains them, and he's about to go. He's about to fucking Sonic is about to whoop fucking Steve from Minecraft. And shit, like that's the end goal. That's the boss,
bro.
Like,
imagine, bro, a movie with Sonic, Mario, Kirby, Link, fucking what is it, Snake from Metal Gear Solid? Like, imagine all of them. They're just like, so we're all gonna fight.
So like, you ready to rumble? Triple threat,
money in the bank,
money in the bank,
fighting custody for Kirby.
Hell in the Cell.
Bro, those WWE names are so fucking cool.
Yeah, Hell in the Cell. Triple threat. Custody for Luigi Jr. Custody for I don't know. They'll probably like hang up Princess Peach up there, and then Mario and his Bowser Mario and Bowser climbing up like ladders and shit, trying to like Hell in a Cell. That shit funny as shit.
Hey, what if it was like some Godzilla versus Kong shit where they're all fighting, but
Princess Peach is the one that they're fighting for?
No, like what if they're all fighting, right? And they're like, oh shit, Smash Bros, right? But like, I guess in the new Smash Bros game, like in the trailer, like all of them are standing together and shit, like friends, and there's this big ass white hand in the sky, and I guess that's like, I think it's called Big Hand or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but like that's like a villain that they all fight against or something. Like what if we get a Smash movie and they're all fighting and shit, but like then like they see this fucking hand, right? Yeah. That comes down, they're like, you know what? Let's fight that. And they all like, what if they parody the Avengers and they're like Smash, like assemble, and they all start like fighting.
Smash assemble.
Like there's actually some opportunities to like make funny jokes, like where they reference Avengers or they can reference Fight Club, like you said. What if they're like, all right, first root of Smash, you never talk about Smash, like little jokes and nods like that.
They make a game. I mean, they make a movie where like it's like Mario Kart, but it's everyone in their universe, and they make it like Death Race. Fucking Death Race.
Oh my god!
They pimp out their cars and shit. Like they start throwing like, I don't know, blue shells at each other, but the blue shells kill your ass, like literally. You know, that'd be funny as shit. But speaking of silly stuff like that, while we're watching the movie, I told Hav, like, bro, for the people you guys may know this or not, but I'm like, what if they make a Destroy All Humans movie? And Destroy All Humans, man, that's an amazing game. I fucking love that game. It's a childhood. But yeah, you're basically an alien. You're an alien dude named Crypto. You out here like killing humans and shit. Like, what if it was like rated R? Like, what if they did it like Sonic, right? But it was rated R. You see him kill humans or whatnot, and like him have a mature language, and I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
But yeah, but going back to what Javi said, man,
Smash Bros. You mean to tell me if we went to go see Sonic 2 tonight?
If it's listen. If they make a Smash movie, it's fine as long as it's their own thing. It's not Sonic from the Sonic movies. Does that make sense?
Well, it has to be. Where else would they get it from?
No, I don't like that then.
What?
No, that's ass. That's so ass. You got me fucked up. You telling me Shadow as a badass is gonna out here fight Steve from Minecraft?
That sounds cool to me, bro.
You're that's so stupid, dude.
You mean to tell me that?
It's so dumb.
You mean to tell me if we saw a post-credit scene for Sonic 2, and there's a portal that opens, and it's fucking Mario, Link,
zero out of 10. 0 out of 10.
No, there's no way. You mean to tell me you wouldn't at least be a little interested and be like,
bro.
Yo, there's a Smash movie coming out?
No, bro.
Really?
How about Smash your ass?
Okay.
How about that? No, man. It's just
okay. So here's my thing. I doubt that. No, I doubt it. I doubt that's gonna happen.
It'll be too messy.
No, yeah, like I doubt that'll happen. Obviously, that's probably not.
You want to know why? Because if they do that, every single character needs their own movie.
That's what I was thinking too, but I feel like that's too much. That'd be a lot of movies.
Multiverse of these characters or whatever the fuck.
But
they're gonna need all their own movie and shit.
But no, like no. If I'm being if I'm being realistic. Obviously, that's not what I want. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it is Smash or not. Uh-huh. I doubt it. I think the end credit scene for Sonic 2 will just set up another sequel. Which
hopefully, right? Because sometimes people do trilogies, but sometimes they stop at 2 though. There's some movies that just stop at 2.
That's true. Well, it depends. Like if the story's, I mean, usually movies are done in trilogies. They're always done in threes.
Yeah, I know.
What's it called? If this movie bombs and it doesn't do well, they'll probably cancel sequels. That's the thing, you know what I mean? But if it does make enough money and the studio is happy with the money that Sonic is making, or the Sonic 2 that makes, they'll definitely make a third movie. Yeah. And I hope that they bring back the same writers and the director, because obviously the reviews for Sonic 2 have been positive from what I've seen. They've been basically, I've heard the same positive reviews that I've heard this first Sonic movie got. So as long they're obviously doing something right, and as long as they use the same crew that worked on these two Sonic movies, the third one should be great, and we'll have a great trilogy on our hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So instead of obviously Mario, and I know he was joking, right? I want to see Shadow, man.
Shadow
the fucking Hedgehog.
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Now that you put that thing in my head about the robot Sonic.
Oh, metal Sonic.
The metal Sonic. I feel like that would look cool. Like,
oh, fuck yeah, bro. Have you seen how he looks?
I've seen how he looks scary.
Let me
look his pointy ass fingers and shit. Doesn't he have red eyes?
Yeah.
Dude, like I've seen a picture of it and I'm like, holy shit, like what if, bro? You never know.
Yeah, he looks raw as fuck. Let me just show Hive a quick picture real quick.
Yeah, dude, he fucking.
So that's Metal Sonic right there.
Yeah.
He looks lit as fuck.
Dude, imagine if that was the post credits.
I wouldn't mind, but
what if it was Amy?
I wouldn't mind that either.
Really?
No, because here's the thing, right? Like, obviously they're gonna, if they were gonna make a second movie, they had to introduce Tails. Tails is Sonic's best friend.
Right.
And if they introduce Amy, I mean, so be it. Make it another character that Amy could help out Sonic, right? Obviously, we'll see the relationship. Not really a relationship, because in the show and even the video game, Sonic is like, it's not Sonic. Amy's in love with Sonic, but Sonic is like, I don't give a fuck about that,
Yeah.
But I really want to see Shadow, because just like the video games, Knuckles, like I said in the beginning, Knuckles was a villain, manipulated by Eggman. Knuckles sees right through Eggman about his bullshit, whatever, sides with Sonic. I think that's my prediction of what's going to happen in the movie. And eventually it's going to go back to with Shadow. With Shadow is the same concept. Shadow is Shadow's an anti-hero. He's not good and he's not bad either. He does what he sees fit. Even if it betrays Sonic, even if it betrays like Dr. Eggman, he does what he wants, and that's why he's badass. And in the video game, you get to know about his lore and everything, which I played my childhood, man. I fucking love that game, because he actually, like I said, he actually used guns. He'd be driving a motorcycle. He'd be using guns, and you could choose whether there's multiple endings to that game: good ending, bad ending, medium ending. It all depends who you help. Oh, you could be a villain and help the in the video game. There's like this alien race invading Earth. Either you could help out the alien and go down the evil side, or help Sonic and kill these alien peoples. So like in the video game, there's soldiers and these alien creatures around the map, and Sonic is like, Shadow, I need your help and whatnot, and you could choose to kill the aliens and side with Sonic, or you could kill the soldiers with the guns. You could kill soldiers and become evil, or you could be in the middle. You could not even kill any of them, you know what I mean, and not follow any of your goals, and you could just play through the mission, which was so unique. And it's a good game, even though people didn't really receive it well and whatnot. Maybe I'm just blinded by nostalgia. It's a game that I played as a kid, but I love the voice actor who did on that game. Fucking amazing. But Shadow, he obviously portrayed as a villain to counter Sonic, because he was being manipulated by Eggman as well. But then obviously, Shadow starts to remember who he is and whatnot, and he just goes his own way.
What's funny?
It would be pretty cool if we saw Shadow.
Yeah, no, I agree. What's funny is that we're talking so much about Shadow, and like, what if he's not even in the sequel?
No, like obviously many people already seen the movie. They put spoilers or whatnot. The fuck, like, I don't know anything about it, but that's true. He might not even be in it, and if he's not, that's fine. Like, I'm not too tripped up about it. I'm just saying it would be really cool to see him. But I'm just curious, where else can you go? Like, I feel like a perfect trilogy. Like, if they're just gonna make a trilogy, I feel like Shadow being the final, I guess, villain, whatever, in the third movie, that would be it. Because Shadow is a very popular character. You know what I mean? And Knuckles is a very popular character. Tails and Sonic, they're the most popular characters in the Sonic franchise. They're the most. So like, having them all in a trilogy of live action, I feel like that's the best idea. Personally. But and if they don't go that route, then what route they're gonna go if they make a third? Metal Sonic? I don't know. Or what else can they do? I don't know.
Has Sonic ever had other villains other than Robotnik? No, right? It's always been him.
Yeah, bro. I honestly, like, I'm not too. The only games I've played from Sonic was not that many, honestly. Like, probably like the OG Sonic, like Sonic 1, 2, Sonic Adventure 2. With Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game ever. I fucking love that shit.
Is that the one where he starts in the city?
Yup.
Okay.
Escape from the City. The one where you could like have those chewy things. What are they called? You know those little baby pet thingies?
Yeah.
Those little things. You could actually like you could actually like babysit them in the game. And you could have them around in the world and whatnot. I don't know.
So that's the one where he like starts it, where he starts riding down the ramp of the
like when he's running during the city.
That's the game.
Sonic Adventure 2.
I've never played that game, bro. I'm telling you, like I just never.
It's amazing, bro.
No one's ever. I don't know. I've never been introduced to Sonic games. I've never played them.
Wow. I played the OG second one. I played the OG the up to 3, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Sonic Riders.
That's the only one I've played. That's the only Sonic game I've played.
Yeah, that one was lit as fuck. And then on the Game Boy, there's Sonic Battles.
Yes. That game was lit.
Right. And then I played Shadow the Hedgehog, the game on the Xbox.
I heard I missed out.
Dude, you got to play that game. I fucking have it. Fuck it, bro. We'll play it. But that game, and then that's pretty much it that I remember playing, bro, because all of the other games was like Sonic Unleashed, where like he turns to a werewolf.
Oh, that one.
That one. There's other Sonic games, but
was that one good?
I don't know. I heard that they didn't do well. That those Sonic games weren't really doing well.
Damn.
And I just never played them. I just played the Sonic games that I mentioned. That's it.
And they're coming out with a new Sonic game too.
Oh, really?
I heard that they announced.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they're coming out with one. We haven't gotten like any gameplay trailer or what it's going to be called. We haven't, or I think we know what it's called. But they did announce a new Sonic game coming out. Okay. And who knows? I might just get that one, you know what I mean, to finally like. Well, I mean, I've played other Sonic games, but I've never played like the ones that you've played, the one that like built the lore. Like on the Game Boy, I played that one, Sonic. What's it called?
Oh, Sonic Battles.
That one I've played, and then Sonic Riders. Mm-hmm. Those are the only Sonic games, and I guess when I used to have the first ever DS that ever came out.
They also had Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and 3 on the Game Boy too.
I never played them.
Those were fun too. You could play as Tails, I remember, and those.
Or even like
cool.
the 2D scroller, where you play as Sonic, and he's like playing in the missions. You do the loops and.
Yeah, they had those on the Game Boy.
I never played those either.
Wow.
The OG Sonic.
I actually had. I owned them. I owed Sonic Adventure 3, I think, or something like that. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, no, I never played those games, bro.
Bro, they're so.
I know.
Yeah, I was shocked when they in the movie they were playing their theme song. For some reason I couldn't speak. Its theme song, and like the Sonic's theme song. Javi didn't really recognize it. And I was like, what? How do you not recognize it? It's like the most iconic shit. But no, that's crazy, bro. Sonic is, and plus the show. I saw the show Sonic X. It's on Netflix actually.
Yeah, I know.
But as a kid, I would always watch that show, bro. I fucking love Sonic, bro. Like growing up, and Shadow, when I got the game Shadow the Hedgehog, that game, because obviously I saw him in the shows, in the animated series, and I was like, yo, what the fuck, this dude, he's all like talking kind of deep. He looks badass. He's like a more serious version of Sonic, like what the fuck, who is this guy?
Yeah.
So then they made the video game, and I played the video game, and I fell in love, bro. Because knowing me, Hav, you know me, like I'm into like leather jackets, fucking Harleys, motorcycles, like fucking muscle cars and shit like that. I'm into that type of stuff, and like rock and shit like that. You know me. So when in the opening scene of Shadow the Hedgehog, you hear this fucking rock song playing. This motherfucker's riding a Harley and shit, driving down a city. This man has guns and shit, shooting fucking humans or whoever the fuck. Like when I saw that shit, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This man looks lit as fuck.
If Shadow was teased in the post-credits scene, and he shows up in the third movie, who should voice him? Jason Statham. That'd be lit.
The Rock.
Fuck no, man. Fuck no.
Hey man, hey,
dude, I'd actually be disappointed.
Hey, shouts out to Rob, bro, but that man in too many movies, bro. But hey, he get in that bag. Shout out him, bro. I fuck with you, bro. But this man in everything, bro.
For real.
This motherfucker.
For real. No, dude,
he's in everything.
No, I kind of said it as a joke, but you know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, Jason Statham is Shadow.
Jason Statham is. So you haven't heard the voice from the video game, right?
No, I have no idea how he talks.
Once I show you,
yeah,
you'll be like, no, that's the one. He just sounds raw as fuck, dude. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know his name. I don't know who voices him. So if anybody knows, please let us know in the comments or whatnot. But But yeah, I don't know how the fuck. I don't know who the voice actor is, but all I know is that video game is what made me like, holy shit, bro. Shadow's raw as fuck. Especially with his Super Saiyan form, which I believe he, at one point in the game, like in order, the way he gets like that is he gathers all of the Chaos Emeralds, or Sonic Adventure 2, I can't remember. Because Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow was also a villain in the beginning. But anyways, he captures all the Chaos Emeralds. That's when he turns like his Super Saiyan like gold form.
Yeah.
And then Sonic, he transforms to his gold form by like a Sonic ring, I believe, or something like that. I'm not too sure. Then I mentioned that in the video game, Knuckles has his own power called Hyper Knuckles, where that's his own version of like him going gold, and he's just very powerful and whatnot. But but yeah, man, fucking Shadow, man. I fucking love that dude, bro. And I want to see him, but like I said, like you said, right? There's maybe a chance that we might not even see him. We might fucking see fucking Mario instead, bro.
Hey, which I want to hear you still cheer when we see that.
Nah, fuck no. Like, listen, if I enjoyed the movie and then the end credit was Mario, it's a 0 out of 10.
No way.
Automatically, bro.
No way.
I can't do that.
People listening to the podcast, he just say that because he never grew up playing Mario games, bro.
Okay, look. Well, you know what? In a sense, you're right. I didn't own Mario games, right? I didn't own like a Wii DS or whatnot. You know.
Yeah.
I'm broke as shit as a kid. I didn't own those things. Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't play those Mario games, but I did play Mario whenever like we had those family parties and our cousins had like the Wii, or cousins like had brought their DS.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I played that. I played Mario Kart. I played Mario Tennis or whatever the fuck. The soccer shit.
Those are like the more
I even played the side scroller, but the only time I played the fucking OG side scroller was at the fucking 7 Miles, bro. That flea market shit. You know where they have like and like in the mall, you know, in the mall where they have those things. That's where I would play the 2D.
So then you played the OG 8-bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I played. You
gotta play the more modernized ones.
I played those. Like where I said, like 7 Miles was 7 Miles, guys, is like not a Mexican. I was gonna say Mexican flea market, but there's a lot of Mexicans there. Like a flea market basically, and then also in the mall where like people have those booths. You know those booths in the middle while you're walking.
Yeah.
And the dude has a bunch of toys. I would play that. That's the only time I would play the 2D. But then the only Mario games I played was, like I said, the soccer one, which they do have a soccer one, right?
Yeah. Well, Mario has had a fuck ton of games, bro.
Okay.
And they've had a lot of spin-offs. They've had Dr. Mario, like Mario Soccer, Mario Teaches.
So I played that. I've played the tennis. I've played Super Mario. Not Super Mario. Fucking Mario Kart. And I played Luigi's Mansion.
Oh.
I played that on the GameCube, but it wasn't mine. But so I played these games. I've never played like Paper Mario. I never played Super Mario 64, the one that Everardo likes.
64.
I never played.
So I've heard that one was. I heard that one was good.
Everardo loves that game. He says it's the best fucking Mario. It looks pretty cool. It's 3D.
It was the first time Mario went to 3D graphics.
Yeah, that shit looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
But in a sense, Hav is right, because I didn't own these games. I didn't grow up with these games.
Right.
I was more into, my first ever first person shooter was Halo.
Right.
You know, my second first person shooter was Call of Duty. You know, I have some my first ever fighting game, I guess, that I like to play was Dragon Ball, which I still have it over there. Budokai Tenkaichi, you know what I mean? Like GTA, Vice City. Like I was into those games. That like atmosphere of games. I wasn't really into DS, Wii,
Nintendo.
Nintendo games, because I just never owned those consoles, you know. I just was poor as shit.
I know what you mean.
You know,
I almost want to buy you a Switch, bro, and I want you to try these Mario games, guys. I feel like you'd like them, bro.
I don't know. I'm not like okay. It doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. Mario just doesn't interest me. It's just, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it whatever, because occasionally we would play Smash or we'd play Mario Kart and we have fun.
But
and
that's
I like
different, because those are like arcade games,
right?
Because it's like fighting, or it's a racing game. But Sonic has like, or Sonic, Mario has their own like video games that are not like that. Like they have the I'll give you this. I personally I like playing the Mario side scroller games. Like I just like playing those, but Mario obviously has other games that are not like that. There's like the 3D like free roam open world games that you could play, and like I feel like those you would like if you think, because like I can understand like if you were to play like the side scroller Mario games, usually those always have 10 worlds. And every world is a different design, right?
Yeah.
And each world has maybe like 10 levels.
Yeah.
So that's 100 levels in total, but they're all side scroller. But each level is harder than the last. It's repetitive because it's the same thing. You're just doing a side scroller, and you're trying to get through the worlds.
Yeah.
You're trying to get through and then every 5.
Yeah, and compare that to fucking Halo.
Right.
That's what fucking, as a kid, that's what threw me off. I'm over here playing Halo, these character driven, like, because I'm gonna be honest, and even Everardo told me, because I asked Everardo, is there fucking lore with Mario? Like all these Mario games, like I know there's lore.
There's lore, but
the Mario games
don't. No.
Right, it doesn't matter. There's no like, so that's what also not it didn't interest me, because like I said, Halo's my first ever game, like first person shooter.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed the story, and so from playing those type of games, Call of Duty, Finest Hour, and whatnot, all these different games, and going to Mario, the side scroller, and Mario Kart or whatever.
Right.
It's, you can't really compare them.
Right, and that's
so
what I'm
like,
saying. That's what I'm saying. I can understand if
so I was like, what the fuck is this?
If playing a Mario side scroller is too repetitive for you.
Yeah,
I honestly really like it, and I love playing the side scroller Mario games. They're really fun to me, and I understand if you can't get into that. But there are Mario games that are like 3D, that are like open world where you could walk around and do all these things. Like the newest one that came out a couple of years ago on the Switch, I think it was the launch title for the Switch, was Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
That one's the one where, like, in the cover, his hat has the eyes.
Right, and like it could, like you could fly
throw
or
it.
some
You
shit.
could throw it and shit. Like that game, dude. I beat it in like 3 days. It was really really good. It was super like fun to like open world to like like work around, and there were so many like different mechanics. So you do this thing where when you throw the hat to something, you turn into that thing, and that thing will help you like get to certain places and stuff. Like that, all I feel like you could possibly get into those.
Right. In conclusion, like I'm not fucking brain dead. I know Mario's like iconic.
Right.
You know, I know Mario. A lot of people love Mario. You know, I'm not saying that it's bad or trash or whatnot. I was just never interested, and I'm definitely open minded to, you know, if you ever bring your Switch and you have Mario Odyssey, fuck it, I'll play it. I'll try it. I'm very open minded with that. I'm not gonna be like, nah, fuck that. You know, like
what if we just buy you one?
Nah, I mean, you don't even use your Switch. Like, not many people that use their Switch.
That's true, but that's only because I don't have space on my little thing to put it up.
We're getting sidetracked because this is supposed to be Sonic. Wherever you're talking about Mario.
You're right, bro.
Holy shit. So sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, like I said, Shadow, man. Fingers crossed. I want to see that motherfucker in the next movie.
We'll see.
The movie was.
What if I spoil it?
I really.
What if I look up spoilers right now?
I get the fuck out. But yeah, this movie I really enjoyed, man. The comedy, the pacing was great. Obviously, the cinematography was good. Obviously, nothing crazy like the Batman. But yeah, Jim Carrey did amazing. I never thought once that he was doing too much personally, but I did see him act like he did in The Mask.
No, I know. Yeah, I get you. I know what you mean.
So yeah, this movie was really great, and it was a perfect example, like you said, that
it's proof.
It's proof that you can make movies from a video game, but it just has to be fucking good, you know. And just to wrap it up, because we got to get going for the second Sonic movie. Stay tuned for that because we're gonna do a review on that as well. But I think we're gonna wrap it up with want to give a rating.
Oh, a rating. You know what, bro? I'm gonna give Sonic a. Damn, that's a good question.
I've been thinking about it too.
I'm torn between two different ratings.
What is it?
I want to give it either a 7 or an 8. I feel like 8's too high, but 7's too low. And 7.5 is like, like I don't like the 0.5 bullshit.
Yeah, me neither.
So
I know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. I mean, a 2. Dumbass. No. No, I'm kidding. No. You know what, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7. A 7 out of 10. Not because I didn't deduct it 3 points because there's flaws in the movie. Mm-hmm. There's not. It's just I really liked this movie and I enjoyed it. I would even go to say that I loved it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but like, did it completely like blow me out of the? No, like I wasn't like like I didn't like. It wasn't like watching No Way Home for the first time. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that crazy, but it was a relatively enjoyable movie that I was like, okay, this is cool. Like I fucked with it. It was really funny. Jim Carrey kills it. Ben Schwartz voicing Sonic was really good. Like the story, the comedy, everything was there. So I got to give it like a 7 out of 10. Again, I'm not deducting 3 points. Like I'm not taking 10, deducting 3 because there's flaws. I didn't see any flaws in the movie other than Jim Carrey a couple of times maybe did the acting a little too much, overacted a little. Yeah. But no, like I'm not deducting points for flaws or because there were things I didn't like about the movie. I just felt that the movie was relatively enjoyable, and I recommend it to anyone ever to go watch that movie. That movie is a strong like 7 out of 10, the most positive 7 out of 10 I could give it.
Yeah, well said.
What about you?
We got Mario just walked in the building right now. What's up, bro?
What the hell?
Yeah, you got. What's up, bro? Mario just walked in.
You went to work like that? Looking fly as hell? No way. You went home and changed. No way. You went to work with some fresh ass shoes and a flannel and shit? What the fuck?
Hey man, let her get crazy. Let her get crazy.
You know what? Then again, at my job, bro, there's a dude that
he wears suits.
Drives around in Yeezys. So I can't say shit. So I can't say. Yeah, but I work at a fucking warehouse, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a menace, bro. He's a menace.
Yeah, we're just wrapping up.
We were wrapping up our Sonic review. We were giving the ratings. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I said that it's the most positive 7 out of 10. I was telling him, like, I don't want 7 out of 10 to make it feel like the movie's average. I didn't deduct it 3 points because there were flaws.
Yeah.
There were no flaws. It's just that, was the movie good? Yeah. Was it great? Yeah. Was it like No Way Home or Endgame or Batman? It completely blew my mind. No, it was just an enjoyable movie. Blew your mind away for a video game movie? You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's why for me, like I give it a 7 out of 10. But like, don't take that as like it's average. No, it's good. It's like the most positive 7 out of 10 I could give it. But what would you rate it?
I'm gonna say an 8, bro.
An 8?
I'm gonna say.
Like I told them. I said I was torn between either giving it a 7. I said I said giving it an 8 would be too high, but giving a 7 is too low, and I don't want to do the whole 0.5 bullshit. So I was torn. I didn't know what to give it. So you say an 8?
No,
yeah, I'm saying.
I hate when they go, hey, I'll give it like an 8.8. What?
8.8. You know what?
8.8, motherfucker.
It's a 0.9.
0.9. The fuck?
What the hell?
What does that even mean? Hey, it's a 0.76 with a whiskey on top. With a whiskey on the rocks. You know, 7.6, but make sure you drink the whiskey on the rocks. Like, shut your ass up. Anyways, I give it an 8 just because the comedy was great. There's many times where I laughed out loud at Javi. Jim Carrey did amazing. Sonic looks great. The story was great. But I agree with you. It wasn't like whoa, like Batman. You know what I mean? Blowing your mind.
Right.
But it's definitely. I'll definitely give it an 8. Just more so because it's the only video game movie that is amazing in my opinion.
So far has done it.
Yes, you know. So I think that's my conclusion. And
here's hoping that the Last of Us TV show on HBO is also great.
Sure, hopefully.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, hopefully.
It should be good. Hopefully, bro. We'll see.
But before we close off, if you guys are listening on Apple, Spotify or anything like that, make sure you guys give us a rating. It'll really mean a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for future episodes. We're going to be reviewing the Sonic 2 and episode 2 of Moon Knight.
Moon Knight coming.
And so that'll be really fun. But once again, thank you guys so much for listening. And remember, don't let your past haunt you. Take care, everyone.
See ya.